Hi, I'm Scott,
And I'm Luke.
and we're Android guys,
Give us 5 to 10 minutes of your day
and we'll tell you about a product or service.
or an app that you might be interested in.
Coming up next, a pair of bone conduction headphones designed for triathletes. Yep, these go underwater. Luke, what do you have for us today?
Today, I am talking about some headphones. These are the Tri Multisport Waterproof Bone Conduction headphones from H2O Audio.
So I think we've reviewed H2O audio before,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think we did bone conduction headphones.
Right.
That's an interesting design. It's a whole specific kind of niche product
Yes.
that has definitely people who love that design.
Yes.
And then there are people who are kind of put off by that and
Mhm.
think, well, I don't know why you would make something like this.
Right.
But for those who like that and appreciate that, bone conduction headphones are awesome.
They are.
So I have a few questions about these.
Okay.
Give us a quick second for a break, and I'll ask away.
Sounds good.
So the Tri Multisport bone conduction headphones.
Yes.
TRI. It looks like capital TRI.
Yes.
We'll call them the Tri.
Okay.
So these Tri headphones. Tell me about them.
Well, the biggest thing, they're from H2O Audio and H2O Water. These are 100% waterproof.
Okay.
So they are made for swimming with them. And if you think about it, bone conduction technology, which is it plays the music through vibrations in your bones
Yeah,
to hear it, is perfect. It's a perfect application for swimming.
it is. Now that you frame it that way.
Yeah, I never actually would have thought of it until we got these in. I was looking at them. I was like, man, this is just genius.
Yeah.
They come with a little cable that you can actually attach to your swimming goggles if you wear swimming goggles. And
Okay.
they come with earplugs to be able to plug them in. And the charger on it is kind of a magnetic, just has 4 contact points.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing to open on these headphones. There's no like water safe like snap for the charging port, anything.
Yeah.
It's all just magnetic. Now these things, like most bone conducting headphones, if you've never worn them before, they take a little bit to get used to because you really want to put them over your ear if you're not used to them, but you don't have to. These sit right in front of your ear on your
Right.
temples. And you hear your music through the vibration, through your skull. And these actually work great for the bone conducting. I will say with bone conduction headphones, the draw to them is you can hear your surroundings while you're wearing headphones because your ears are uncovered.
Right.
So you can hear everything. I think when you're swimming, that's why they come with the earplugs.
Yeah.
Because I found myself when I was using them, that sound would get drowned out slightly.
Yeah.
Just in swim. My parents have like a little like lap pool, like a
Mhm.
resistance pool, and I was using it in that. And they're awesome. They're actually, so they also have an MP3 player built into them, and
Okay.
it comes preloaded with a couple of songs from like late 70s, early
No way.
80s. Yeah. So
Okay.
I put it on and I was like, oh, and I listen to that kind of music in general.
Sure.
And so I was like, is it already paired to my phone somehow?
Oh.
But it wasn't. It's just, so it has an MP3 mode that's active as soon as you turn it on, but then you can switch to Bluetooth and stream from your phone.
Okay.
So if you want, you can actually load MP3s onto this, and it has a little bit of storage so that you don't actually have to be paired with a device at all while you're using these, which is cool, which is a thing that you really don't see from headphones anymore.
Well, yeah, it's almost like at one point you kind of want to poke fun at it.
Yes.
Because of like who's messing with MP3 files.
Right.
But on the other hand, if you're swimming, you're not going to have your phone with you.
Right.
And your phone is certainly not going to withstand the water that these will.
Yes.
So even if you had your phone with you and was within range of this underwater,
Yes.
the phone's not going to withstand it over
Exactly.
time. So these are truly like waterproof, designed to go.
Yeah. Now these can be used like running, cycling, hiking, any kind of outdoor, or just working around the house. I used them a couple times just doing stuff around the house where I still wanted to be able to hear if my wife called for me or if my kids called for me.
Yeah.
These work actually really, really well. The audio range for bone conducting is pretty good. It's not as rich of a sound as I've heard from other bone conducting headphones, but it is by no means thin.
Yeah.
It feels good. It sounds good. These things come in at $100.
Okay.
Which for a Bluetooth headphone is, for it doesn't have any kind of active noise canceling or anything.
That's because of the nature of them too.
Right. So you would maybe think they were less expensive, but the fact that these are 100% waterproof,
yeah,
I think for $100, it's almost perfectly priced.
Yeah, that it's a very specific targeted product here.
Yes.
Bone conduction in general, but also the fact that you can take them underwater.
Yep.
And not have to worry about, I've got to get out of here in 30 minutes. I can't go too deep in the water.
Yep.
Like these are designed for that.
Yeah.
How's the battery life on these?
Battery life isn't bad at all. I had no complaints.
I see it's rated at 9 hours.
Yeah.
Which is, for me, when I'm thinking about that, how much are you using these things at a time?
Sure.
9 hours of any type of activity. If you're running, hiking, camping, doing any type of day trip kind of stuff, 9 hours is a full day.
That's a full day. Sure.
Yeah. And swimming, you're not going to do 9 continuous hours in the water. So, unless you get thrown overboard on a cruise, and
hey, in that case, the battery life of your headphones is your least of your worries.
Exactly.
But no, I mean, I think these are going to hold up fine to the task for what you would be using them for. Again, if you want bone conducting headphones and you're looking for something that's more of like a everyday carry or something like that, there are other ones on the market that have a little bit better battery life, but this 100% waterproof. And just if you are the type of person that does like swimming for your exercise, or
if you're a triathlete,
yeah, I mean, finding a headphone that is water resistant or a good IPX rating is hard enough already.
And who's going to want to swim with an earbud in?
Right.
Because competitively.
Right. Well, and you lose the earbud, you got to find it. I mean, the fact that these, it's one piece, so it goes around the back of your neck, and the two kind of buds, are on each side of the head. But it also comes with that little, strap if you want to put it on your goggles or something like that. I was really surprised by these. I like bone conducting technology, so that's why I was like, ooh, yeah, I want to check these out. But when I actually got into check them out and try them, I was really surprised. They do come in a couple different colors.
Yeah.
Black, blue, pink, depending on your preference. But yeah, these things come at $100. It looks like that might be a sale price. They might be $150 normally. But even $150 for what they do, I think is right in line for that technology.
Well, if you buy any other type of earbud or something for running, hiking, working out at $50 less, $100, that's going to work, sweat proof, but then you're like, I would easily pay an extra $50 if I could wear these in the water.
Yes.
And that's where these are.
Yeah. I mean, you can wear them all the time, anywhere. Like they're just going to last. So, yeah, these are the TRI, the Tri Multisport waterproof bone conducting headphones from H2O Audio.
Thank you, Luke.
No problem.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.